All right, if this is on your For You page, it is for you. And if you would like a throw of your own, you're welcome to get one. We had the dice fall off the table, and it landed on the 1, which stands for new beginnings. So maybe we're in the midst of a new beginning, trying to do some things. Let's check it out and see. Your head is in the right place, it's inside of your boundaries. You have positive speech, your manifestations, happiness, a spiritual transformation, self-care. Creator is in there as well. Yeah, you're really working, you really got your head inside your boundaries right now. This is where your head is at. You are uncovering hidden truths, and you're working on these emotions that you really don't want to work on, but you're doing it because you know you need to. And that's what's making that inner garden of yours stronger. And that part of you that, doesn't care what people think or say or anything like that. Your shell is kind of outside of your life, but with your head inside your boundaries like that, I feel like you are doing you right now more than anything else, and I think that's absolutely amazing. This is great. Like, okay, not only do you have the courage to stand up to people that show up with anger or respond to your boundaries with anger, you and this is only really one of the only times that negative speech is needed, is when somebody, if you do something and it creates anger in somebody else, that's not on you, that's on them, because that means that they care what people think. And so you can be, hey, I don't want this kind of anger around, go fix this, is basically what you're telling this person. And that's the best kind of negative speech you can use, is to tell somebody to stop being angry and fix themselves. Most of the time they won't fix themselves, but there is a 1% chance that they will. Okay, so right here is the job. I'm looking at an obstacle, but like every obstacle, it's a learning lesson. I see the balance of money balancing itself out with this guy right here. So you do have money, whether it's, and you may have like a raise or a bonus or something coming. So I wouldn't look at your job as an obstacle right now, because things are about to become a lot more flexible in that department for you. Okay. You do have your best friend out here. Okay. I do see a lot of depression around your family right now. And, yeah, go check on your family. Make sure that they are okay, because they are kind of having a hard time doing everyday things. They're kind of having maybe a rough time, getting out of the house. So maybe you can go over there and kind of help them release whatever they need to release. Just be a good friend to them. I wish I'd have had somebody like that when my dad passed. Now, there's some shadow work down here that your fraternal ancestor is really wanting you to do, which I feel like you're doing anyway, because you're working on these emotions down here that you don't want to feel, but, we have to. And you have your guardian angel in there as well. And by doing that shadow work you're doing, you're gaining clarity. Clarity helps you see more opportunities. Okay? It will also create a huge change in the strength that you have within yourself, because it takes a really strong person to set solid boundaries and to stick with them. It takes a very, very strong person. So even if you don't feel strong right now, if you feel like you're an outsider looking into your own life, things are going to change. They are. The change in your strength is going to be there. I see a split when it comes to the relationship over here. Use your intuition on this, okay? Because somebody's holding a secret, and this is kind of in the future, so you don't know about this yet. So I don't think that this is the relationship with yourself. I think this is showing you there's a path that you can use your intuition and pick which one you want to go. And if you pick this way, there could be a secret on the other end of that. And then that's something that you're going to have to take into consideration later. Now, let's see. The foundation is not much of a foundation. That is a wall. And what do I say about walls? We have to take walls down and build a solid foundation. But you're doing the thing with the boundaries. And I feel like once these are set and steady, and you're keeping the angry people away because you set boundaries, now they're mad at you, okay, then you can develop this part later on, you know, because you do have an obstacle when it comes to the job and all that stuff. Now, you are working on having a healthy relationship with yourself. I mean, that's green. That's your heart. And you're really focusing hard on this, making sure that you're healthy. You are discarding any broken relationships that have caused you harm or have caused constriction in your life. You're releasing. You're this on the other side of the cloth. So it means you have nothing to do with this anymore. You're working on a whole relationship with your health. And I think that's amazing. So, guys, this is an amazing throw. So awesome. And thank you, everybody, for the birthday wishes yesterday. Y'all made me feel so special. I really appreciate y'all.